team's characters excel here, so.
All right, jumping right into it.
And of course, Tyroy with an extremely dangerous Bayonetta. We saw a little bit earlier why Bayonetta is to be feared so much in doubles play. She can convert off of any random hit, any pop-up, any throw. So they're going to have to definitely make sure that they're not doing anything silly. But Ned and Locus coming out with a fervor right now.
Yeah, Locus right now, very, very on point with these conversions, especially with these Shoryukens. Honestly, I think a big potential factor for Blue Team is going to be how well Big Mac can play like the disruption against Red Team.
He's kind of got to like just build the damage and then let Bayonetta finish him off.
Yeah, but at the same time, like really, Red Team's had the impunity to like do anything they want. Like
for the return of the Tatsu just completely splits up Team Big Mac and Tyroy and allows Red Team to establish themselves as the controllers of the stage.
That was a really, really solid nair coming out from Locus.
Ooh, what a attack.
Yeah, he just got kicked in the face, and Ned, on the other hand, unable to recover, ends up wasting his limit.
And there goes Big Mac. 163 though, that's a good percentage to live if you're Sheik, and they were able to get rid of Ryu in that time too. So again, keeping it even, keeping it even.
Ooh, okay, nice focus, but breaking it up is Tyroy. And trying to create space here for Locus. It looks like Tyroy's doing a good job just like playing the disruption here.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they switch the roles to try and get them off their feet, and Tyroy just ignores that pop-up and goes right for the edge guard.
Yeah, what a really good edge guard.
I mean, he could have let him come back, gone for the pop-up, tried to get him off the top of the stage, but I would think that Tyroy knows that Ned is just too good to be taken out by that, so just went right at Locus there instead.
You know, when we look at the stocks here, Locus has lost a couple. Already on his last. But he's making up for it in spades with that
That's how you do it right there. He's like, I'm down a stock? Well, that's okay, because you're down one now, too. Wow, and a great catch there. It looks like Ned had fought his way out of the Bayonetta ceiling vacation visit, but he catches him. He's like, no, you're not gone. Stay back. Stay here.
Ooh. Okay. Unfortunately for Locus, he wasn't able to really extend that combo very high.
And that's that's what you have to watch out for, is those tilts into the Bayonetta combos, because you're helpless. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah, the thing with like the Bayonetta combos, like in singles, like Bayonetta starts them, but she can very easily finish them. And in fact, they can be even more potent when she's like given them as like a handoff.
Yeah. Because
she has all of her resources available to her.
And they have less time to react. Oh, wow!
The double! The double, and that is gonna be huge!
That is indeed huge. However, Ryu at a high percentage, Ned at 60% basically. There's no reason that Tyroy couldn't do this.
Yeah, but he's gonna have to be able to find that back air or something onto Locus first.
And you know that Ned's gonna be point man on this one. But Ned is also, Ned has also been known to kill his teammates.
I mean, that could have been either up air killing there.
I'm pretty sure that was Ned's. I thought I saw Tyroy get the shield out on the ledge, so. Yeah, Ned is not the greatest at avoiding team kills because he is such an aggressive player. He wants to just be done. And now this is classic Chicago. Ned and Tyroy have met in nearly every Ignition final for like the past probably 2 months. So they know each other extremely well.
Getting those shots off stage.
Oh, but a back air.
Yeah, down tilt back air, very nice. Oh, and he gets the shots.
And he saved his jump too.
Yeah, just kind of take those bullets to the face.
Ooh, just misspaced that down tilt.
Oh, scooping him up with the up air. Got him at the ledge. This is where Cloud shines against Bayonetta.
But still, this is anyone's game. If Ned can get his limit back, or if he can get some sort of read.
Yeah, he's building the damage right now, 61%, and he has the rage for it.
This can. Not going to do it, but it's going to be a nice damage builder and get him onto the off stage. But a back air is definitely going to kill him there.
Yeah, things were looking dicey for a minute there, but Tyroy finishing it off. And that is going to be game one for the blue team, Tyroy and Big Mac.
So usually, though, you know, when you see a team win the last 2 games of a set and then stay there and keep going, they usually have a ton of momentum. And it didn't appear that that was the case that time. Right away, Tyroy and Big Mac just got right in their face and just, you know, evened the playing field so that it was anyone's game.
Yeah, I mean, even definitely is the word to use here because that was a very even game. There's a lot of good plays on both sides. I mean, like, it felt like there was the point where Tyroy and Big Mac had the lead, but Locus made that nice clutch Shoryuken for the double kill. But even then, Tyroy was able to clutch it out in the end. Oh, opening up with the Tatsu.
I mean, like you said, that's been the name of Locus's game. I really thought that Ned might have gone suicide and had to get rid of Tyroy, but he decided against it.
Yeah, it's kind of a bold like option to go for at the start of the game. Give up your stock for theirs.
Maybe in singles he would have done that, but not in doubles. Not when he has a teammate to support him.
Yeah, Tyroy taking his time here at the ledge, trying to avoid the pressure of Ryu. Ooh.
A excellent focus there to go through and get himself back on the stage by Locus. I mean, that's really what Ryu needs to do, is he needs to be able to stay center stage or right by Ned.
Oh, he just runs up and does it. Locus giving these Shoryukens exactly when he needs them.
He's getting a lot of heavy hits, it seems, right when he needs
just
them.
the wake up DP, dude.
All right, Horsey Joe. That's his favorite phrase, I swear, but that's okay because that was exactly it.
All right, nice using the focus to get through that pressure from Big Mac.
Yeah, he challenged the shield and it just, you know, he stared in the face of death. Wow.
Yeah, the spike, but way too early percent for that. Oh, Ned trying to get the forward smash punish on that. Ends up clipping his partner.
He did punish.
Yeah, he clipped his partner though.
Did you say
finishing touch?
Did you say clipped or cooked? Because that dude was done.
Yeah.
And a little bit of team miscommunication here by both sides.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's swinging right now.
Blue team technically has center stage, and speaking of Dragon Punches, Shoryuken brings blue team down to one stock each. Red team looking real healthy. They're definitely in the driver's seat right now.
Ed especially just commanding the stage at all moments, only 92%.
Just sort of, you know, doing whatever he wants. Which time, though, that could make a big difference.
Oh, ends up getting footstool.
Wow.
Okay. You know, I mean, it was about time that stock went out of there.
That was an excellent three-person combo.
Oh, but that was an excellent Shoryuken. That's all I needed.
And it's down to Tyroy again. I will say, though, that it's a bit, it's not a hill to climb. It's Everest.
Yeah, it's definitely a mountain.
You know,
but Tyroy definitely taking his time, giving himself every opportunity possible.
If not Everest, then maybe K2, maybe Kilimanjaro. Geography. I like that wait, though. He didn't try and keep going into it because he knew Ned was lurking.
Yeah, he really has to be like aware of where the other teammate is when he's trying to build damage on the other one. Because he doesn't have his partner to cover him.
And he just got booted right in the stomach.
Yeah.
Which is a good way to end it. But we are, luckily, in my opinion, going to see a Game 3 because this has been very fun to watch. A lot of sort of, you know, small combos, damage building, like little pops, little shoves.
And then a lot of explosive KOs, especially from Locus.
It's almost like a wrestling match, kind of, where they bring up the action and then bring it down, and then bring it up and then bring it down.
They got the finisher moves.
You know, the crowd gets hyped. Hulk Hogan puts his hand to his ear, stomps.
I'm going to see some taunts from Ryu.
All right, so...
Ooh, I like that. Using the bouncing fist just to get that extra damage after the jab.
The classic doubles run back into run back.
Yes.
Going TNC again.
No, this is Smashville.
Oh, is it Smashville? Yes. I'm sorry. I heard the music. I was still writing down the notes from the last match. My apologies. So this is Smashville. We're sticking with Tom Nook's domain, but now we have a little bit different setting here. I wonder how that moving platforms. I noticed that when the platforms moved out was a lot of the times when Locus. Now that Locus just kind of suicided. He missed the ledge and then just did nothing. He couldn't get to it because he shoryu'd.
Yeah, unfortunate stuff there for Red Team.
But what I was going to say was that Locus seemed to get a lot of mileage out of attacking them on the platforms, whether it was like land and then immediately shoryu, or go through the platforms. The multi-platform kind of helped him. Now that there's only a single one, we'll see how that affects him.
Yeah, despite that early stock loss, Red Team is back to assuming stage control. But Locus getting thrown off here, almost getting edge guarded too by Tyroy.
Uh-oh. All right, Tyroy did save just enough to be able to get back.
Yeah, he was playing under the stage there for a bit. And
Ryu
back
found
himself
very close, right on the precipice of death.
All right, but there goes Big Mac.
And a little bit of a kill steal there. Instead of having them kill his teammate, he decided to get the credit for it. I know he was trying to save him, but that's not what happened. He was going about a million miles an hour.
Hey, you might as well take credit for it. Oh, nice punish there on the... but, like, he got the Shoryuken, and Big Mac was able to get that up smash as a punish.
Yeah, Big Mac knew... Oh, you very rarely see that gravity grenade, but...
Yeah, the grenade definitely doing some work there. So many people off stage, it creates that hazard.
I think their key right now is going to be to try and get rid of Locus. Because if they can get rid of Locus, then he'll have to stock steal, and then Ned is close to death too, so that could be an instant 3-stock swing.
Yeah, Ned just continuing his consistency to not get KO'd, and unfortunately for Big Mac, went a little bit too low.
I did like what he tried to do there. He delayed his vanish as long as possible to give Tyroy time to get over there, but it just wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, he couldn't get that low.
Great movement here from Locus, too. Focus cancels right on the edge of the platform.
Okay, yeah, just to finish him off, gets the double back air. Does have to get the share stock, as you mentioned. And as soon as the stock is gone from Ned...
I mean, I'm not going to say that I'm a prognosticator, but I called that one pretty well.
Yeah, it really, like, the stocks are one thing, but the percents are another in doubles, as far as, like, when you're going to lose them.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, that's almost kind of like you almost wait to share stock there, kind of, because then you can kind of both establish yourself, but I get it. You don't want to leave a single person there. It was too much time in between.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Bayonetta isn't the heaviest person. That back air, oh, very close to doing it.
Almost doing it. Oh, and getting the nair to down air, but he's actually going to make it back.
But Bayonetta doesn't make it back.
That was exceptional DI from Big Mac to not just immediately get sent to the bottom.
Uh-oh, Ned's in trouble here. He is able to DI down and away and get out of it. Thankfully, because that would have probably spelled the end to Red Team.
Definitely. All right, yeah, Locus once again just threatening with this Shoryu.
Bayonetta needs to be careful, though, because both of these characters, with Ned with limit and then Ryu just being Ryu, can just swing.
All right, and now it's all up to Ned. 95% on him, but he can definitely take the stock from
I mean, if anybody's going to do it, it's going to be Ned. He knows both of these players so well.
Yeah, very fast reactions here from Ned.
Usually, I mean, Tyroy is the man he always meets in finals, and Big Mac's usually a casualty on his way to the top, so... Yeah, these are familiar matchups. I like that.
He was waiting for Tyroy to get out of the way. I feel like he's aiming for Big Mac.
Right, yeah, he sees the 104, but having to burn that limit there is a bit of a problem. It means he's not going to have nearly the kill power.
And he doesn't even want to fight Tyroy at all until he gets rid of Big Mac, as long as he can avoid him. But he gets frame trapped by that up tilt to up air.
And unfortunately, there was nothing that he could do in that situation.
Yeah,
Tyroy just sets that up, executes the trap perfectly, and that will be the end. However, I think this is winners.
This is winners semis, so this very well could be best of 5. I think it is. I don't see either of these players like getting ready.
They're chilling right now.
So we have at least one more game here for this this winners semis.
And then we saw a win from Locus and Ned game 2, a win from Tyroy Big Mac game 3. So if it keeps going like this, we might end up getting to a game 5.
Yeah, this is definitely the potential for a game 5.
Which would be the first one of the tournament that has been on stream, at least, as far as I know.
I mean, this is the first best of 5, at least on this side of the stream. Okay, yeah, you're right. Moving on, we're on Battlefield.
Just because it's the first possible time we could have had one doesn't make it any less special.
Yeah, you're right.
But now we're going to Battlefield, a complete switch up from the stages that we saw previously.
Ooh, I like the rising Katsu just to kind of avoid that entire situation, and Locus just makes it back on stage.
And Locus was definitely going for that dare spike there, just barely misses it. That said, he is using his bears to keep Bayonetta off the stage.
Yeah, Locus right now just super bloodthirsty. Anytime he sees an opportunity, he'll go for it as a KO move, no matter what percent you're at.
Because, I mean, he knows he has a teammate, and he knows he's Ryu, so he's not really at kill percent right now.
Okay, going for the down air, not getting the spike that time.
Oh, but speaking of kills, though, Sheik very light. That'll take care of her.
Yeah, Ryu can just kind of assert himself, especially when Cloud's covering him. And that just makes him all the more threatening.
And Bloodthirsty is a good way to put it. It's sort of like a ravenous sort of desire. He's like, you know what? I can be a little bit more reckless because I have some cover, and a reckless Ryu is scary.
Especially when he gets those, when those gambits pay off.
Yep, and then he shoryus there pretty much unsafely, but the platform was there, and he knew that there was nothing he could do. So even throwing these is fine.
All right, getting the witch time, but Ned comes in to at least get the double up air punish.
And another rising Tatsu, making good use of the Tatsu. As you said, it's sort of an underutilized set in a lot of Ryus.
Ooh, getting, oh
Wow.
my gosh.
Wow.
RIP headphone users, but man, that was a really, really meaty Shoryuken in the air. Ends up killing his teammate for it.
Great combo leading into it, too.
Yeah.
But they're willing to take that because they're a stock up.
We got the witch time.
It's only
But Ned's going to throw him off, so he only gets a bit of damage on him.
And again, Ryu doesn't too much mind damage. That just makes him stronger.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't lose the stock to something like this. Does make it down, but not quite, actually.
All right, Ned gets over there.
there.
Oh, but a brilliant bouncing fish
And
there.
a brilliant up smash to punish said bouncing fish.
Just some great gameplay. Lots of good punishes here. Big Mac sort of came out of the ether there. I didn't even see him running up, and all of a sudden I just heard the spring from the bouncing fish. But then, unfortunately, the long lag time gets him killed, too. So Red Team maintains their lead.
Yeah, but just a little bit, though. And you better believe that that these stocks are on notice at any time. Just like, oh, okay.
Oh, and a great save. Not just completely ignoring Big Mac, going up to save his partner.
Ooh, tries to go for the down air. Wanted to trade with Bayo's up B. Oh,
Wow.
nice. Yeah, very nice finding that.
And that was key, is getting rid of Tyroy. Because as we saw in game number 1, he's able to do the 1v1. So
yeah, and like when you're the Sheik with the 1v2, it's a little bit more difficult. You can play very evasively, but it's going to be hard to find the KO.
Up smash there. He had some time to try and either go after Ned or get the edge guard, but unfortunately made a bit of a misplay there, and Ned was able to knock him up and away and let Locus, my goodness, get back safely.
Yeah, wanted that dash attack to finish off Big Mac, but he's still got a little bit of fight left in him.
Sheik's frame data, though, could let... Oh, my goodness.
That was so mean. You're a bully, Ned.
No, that was beautiful. That was a absolutely desirable combo to see.
So, like we were saying, Game 5 is happening.
I didn't really have much doubt, honestly.
Especially with how things have been going.
But Nostradamus, man. I called that combo. I called Game 5. This has been a fun start to this event.
All right, so
high-level doubles is always good stuff.
Yes. Yeah, a lot of explosive kills as the doubles meta progresses.
Oh yeah, we need to get the bomb squad out here with how many explosive kills has been happening.
Okay. I'll give you that one.
Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, early advantage to Red Team here, getting themselves in the center of the stage. But now Blue Team just says, no, this is our stage.
Yeah,
reasserts themselves.
Yeah, Big Mac especially just pushing Ned off stage. Oh, I think he wanted to kind of have that push on stage.
Yeah, or he wanted to cancel it. Just something didn't work there, and that's an early stock loss for Locus, unfortunately. And that's kind of what doomed them in Game 3 is that early stock loss.
Are you serious? He just jumped up there with the finishing touch to punish the Bayonetta combo?
He just did it. He just did it. Ned, you're a monster.
And that is why Bayo is always going to be a bit more vulnerable in doubles, because there's that teammate who's always going to be able to break up the combos.
I mean,
if they find themselves in the right
any way
spot.
you slice it, you're more vulnerable in doubles. It doesn't matter who you are. It's just a fact of life at this point.
Ooh, Locus looking to continue that nair string to the dare, but
but just again, good DI. That's what I'm really liking from Red Team right now, is that they're not giving Tyroy anything cheap.
Yeah. Yeah, they're making them work for it for sure. Ooh, that was
a lot of team hits right there. Everyone's going to make it back safe, but that's a lot of damage that was not necessary to take. Sheik gets knocked off by Ned. Just that big old butter knife that he's got took him down.
Yeah, Locus right now is just always in Tyroy's face, keeping things.
Speaking of being in faces, though, I've noticed that Big Mac has been just a thorn in Ryu's side this entire time.
Yeah, I think both the Blue Team players have been just fighting against Ryu, but at the same time that gives Ned space to charge limit. He's able to keep these stocks. Actually, he's not even going to lose that one to the Witch Time because...
he just got, yeah, he's got sent a little bit too far away and will still live from that back air, too.
Yeah, the down tilt back air, very good conversion. I would have expected that to take it, but... And as you were saying, just Tyroy's not able to get the early KOs with this.
Right, yeah, they're not giving him anything easy. They're making him work for every KO. And, I mean, don't get me wrong, Bayo can put in some work, but it's... When you don't have that sort of, and an unfortunate SD there. He fast fell. I'm certain that he didn't mean to. And that puts Red Team in a stock lead.
But
still close, though.
Yeah, they
it's
can
still
definitely
close.
force these stocks, but...
I lied.
Yeah, nothing's being forced out of that. No more stocks left to give for Tyroy, and he's out of there. It's all up to Big Mac to make the comeback.
This would be an amazing comeback. I mean, don't get me wrong. If he gets rid of Locus here, it's possible.
It's still going to be difficult either way because he still has another stock that Ned has holding on to. So that could be, even if he does take it here, Locus has another shot. Ooh, nice reverse on that, just to make sure he gets the sweet spot.
It was. Doesn't quite do it, but that should. Oh, wow, great DI going straight right and being able to live here.
Yeah, despite how
Big Mac strategy's got to get rid of Ryu.
Yeah, but how do you do that as Sheik? It's so difficult.
Not that way.
Ooh, nice down tilt to punish the regrab.
I mean, it would have been, but Big Mac was able to grab the ledge after Locus, which knocks Locus off, and then Ned. Oh, and there's a stock, so it's closer now.
Oh, he just went for it. But
he
it
really
doesn't really matter because Ned just sneaks in there.
He threw it. Like, he's just like, you know what? This could work. And it did.
Yeah, let it do. All right, so game 5, it went to Locus and
Yep. And
Ned,
I mean,
so they're going to be moving on to winners finals.
You know, back and forth, and then he was just
as back and forth as you can really get.
Right, and just like they finished the match against Ixis and Petrino, they were able to win the last two.
Yeah.
So great show of resiliency there.